thanks for joining me here at Educator L's Learning Lounge. My name is Lynn. I teach special education 4th through 8th grade at a rural school in Missouri. I am just giving you a little peek into my life. This is the week after spring break, and so it's going to be a crazy one, but it'll be great to have you come along with me. I have 3 IEP meetings this week. We only go to school 4 days a week, so 3 meetings in 4 days is kind of crazy. They are these first 4 days, so I have one today, Wednesday, and Thursday. I do have another meeting that I could go to for a 504 student, which I might go to as well, which would be tomorrow. So it's going to be a fun and interesting day. It's going to be a fun and interesting week. So hopefully the kids come back refreshed and not tired. I'm afraid they're going to come back tired. A lot of times with special education especially, you kind of lose a little bit whenever you have a break. So hopefully that is not the case. So thank you again for joining me here. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. If this is your first time here, go ahead and take a look at some of those other videos. And just as always, have a great week, and thanks for following along with me. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, and I also have a Instagram and a Facebook that you can follow for Educator L's Learning Lounge. Thanks. Good morning. It is Monday, the very last day of my spring break. It is 5:57 in the morning. Yes, I am up early. Last day of spring break. Insane. I am in the car. I had to lean forward a little bit so that the light would be shining. I decided to be crazy today, and I'm going to take a praxis test for English language arts. I don't know how well that's gonna go. I didn't actually take time to study, so that's gonna be difficult. I've taken a couple practice tests and I don't know that I'm gonna do that well, but I have decided I really do want to move out of special education, so this will just give me more opportunities, more availability for different job opportunities. There is an opportunity at the school I'm at right now to move into a reading position, so I decided, well, if I can get this praxis test done and get it completed, then I might have a chance at that job, but I won't have a chance at that job if I don't have this done. So who knows? We shall see. And yeah, up and in the car before 6 o'clock in the morning on my last day of spring break. Ah! Yay. Happy Monday. Well, it is 10:20, so I am out of my test. I have no idea how well I did. I either did okay or I failed it. I'm not sure. There are 2 constructed response on there, so I hope I did well on those as well. That's 25% of the test. I felt good about them, but we shall see. I think the report doesn't report until April 19th, maybe April 9th, I don't know. But hopefully I did well, hopefully I passed. Unfortunately, this one does not print out a preliminary report of whether you passed or not. The ones that I've taken in the past that are only multiple choice, they will give you a preliminary because it can get graded immediately. But this one, since it has both the multiple choice and the constructed response, I guess that's why they don't give you a preliminary. I've taken both the praxis tests and the mega test. It just depended on what Missouri was using at the time, because I am certified in Missouri. So the praxis, every praxis I've taken has had a constructed response. The mega has not. So good and bad to both of those. Constructed response, you have a chance at them looking at it and going, okay, maybe they got it, to where with the true and false or the multiple choice, it's either right or it's wrong. So there were a lot of questions that had like click all that apply, so I hope I got those right. So again, I will update you on what happened with that, but now I am headed home. I still have a couple of things to do for those progress reports. I might head up to the school. That might be a good idea, just so that I can go ahead and print some stuff out, get some stuff ready for this upcoming week, and just go from there. So yay, it's a Monday. I will need to run by the store and get some stuff for meal prep, and I will try to do some meal prep at the end of the day and get everything ready for this week. Another 4-day week back from spring break. It's gonna be exciting to see how the kids are after being out of school for 10 days. So apparently I'm not the only teacher who is coming up here on spring break. This is of course our last day of spring break, and I will show you. There's a couple of different cars here in the lot, not a whole lot, but I'm not the only one. Well, I came up to the school to work, and it is 4 o'clock right now, so I have been pretty busy. I've been up here for a while, and I got some things done. Most of it was clearing stuff off. So I've organized a lot of the papers over here. I need to go through some of this to see what I'm going to do for the next couple weeks. Those are some writing, English language arts things. I'm not sure, some of them might be a little too high for my students, so I'm going to go through that. I needed to put this here because I have a student who still needs to take their U.S. Constitution. These are my reading binders for the reading assessments that we need to do. I'm going to have them, we did a word of the year in January, and they're going to see how they're doing on their word. So I cleaned the board, and then I started this so that I can put up there what their assignments are going to be for this, for tomorrow. Over here I have started our iReady midterm. It'll go from tomorrow till April 24th. And so usually our 4th and 5th grade have one goal, and then our 6th through 8th grade have a different goal. The 4th through 5th grade ones, they can get through them faster, so they usually have more to do than the 6th through 8th grade, just because they do take longer to complete them. So yeah, table's a little bit more cleaned off and organized. My desk is a little bit more cleaned off and organized. Might not look like it, but I promise it really is. I restocked our prize box. I don't know where my para got these rings. For somebody who obviously did like cake stuff. So we have that. I put a couple of these foam things in there. They're smelly foam. I got them at the beginning of the year, and I got 4 so that I could do them each quarter. Some Poppets I restocked. These are, the kids love them, so it's just a tiny little Rubik's Cube. They love these Slinkies. I don't know why, but they do. So obviously it's still attached, and so then they get to pull them apart. I really think that's the only reason they like them. These little squishy guys. Nice little fidgets for some of them. They need some calming. So again, most of my prize box things are kind of more fidget type things. These are little erasers that go on their pencils. So I tried to get away from candy as a prize this year. So this is more stuff. I really didn't want toys though, so that's why I went more with the fidgets. Again, somebody donated these, so they're in there. Yes, this is a toy, but it can also be considered a fidget, so that's good for the kids. I didn't restock any of this, but I do have pencils available, pens. Some of them like to do the different pens. I had this for free, so I put it in there. Again, there's some other stuff that we had gotten for free, so put them in there. I restocked our stickers. I had bought stickers from the dollar store, and I cut them up so that they can get whatever they want out of there, and then they can put them on their thing. So this one is "You Did It." So hopefully they'll go ahead and do those, and they will like some of these stickers. So you can see they have sticker charts up here. So those are completed sticker charts. They get out of the big prize box when they do their sticker chart. When they complete it, you can see there's blank ones here, but these have like pins with the little shapes on them. These are old birthday ones that I had. So I do straws. You can see this year's straws go with our ocean theme, but this was last year's racing theme. So I got some smelly markers in there. We got all kinds of stickers. The kids said they wanted stickers like 2 years ago, and then they haven't actually done much with them. So I don't know. I think maybe I need to like display them better so that they're out, so that they don't have to like go through the whole bag maybe. I don't know. There is our ELA correction page that we're going to do tomorrow. And so we're going to kind of start out easy. It's just capitals, periods. So that should be easy for them to do. This is our next 2 weeks. I went ahead and updated our calendar. So you can see that tomorrow we have 2 spelling tests to give. Then on Wednesday, there'll be a math test, a social studies test, and another math test. Again, I do the different colors. So blue is 8th grade, green is 7th grade, red is 4th grade. So reading log, spelling test, science test on Friday. Then next week, when April starts, it looks like right now all I have is our regular things, our our spelling test and our reading logs over on Friday. And then there is a social studies test though for 4th grade. So just getting all that stuff organized. I put some more stuff over here for my para to work on. And so these things are student work, so I don't have it shown. I ran out of some of my whiteboard stuff. It's not completely out, but I'm going to have my para refill it. So, and that's one of the para's desks, and then this is the other para's desk. So I have this set up for her to print out for next month. For April, we have a spring search. This one is Earth Day, and then this one is Easter. And then I have it set up for her to hole punch and file all of our stuff for our assessments. So again, the teachers give us different their assessments so that we can read the assessment to the students, or just be able to kind of know where the teacher's going. So I have binders down here. They don't have labels on the spine, but so it's all my 4th grade assessments. And then 5th grade assessments are there. They are self-contained classrooms, but then like this one is all the social studies keys for 6th through 8th grade. And then we have different little things in there, dividers, in order to the dividers divide 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. So yeah, it was productive, and I am headed home now. I gotta go get my little one, go to the store, and then go to bed early. It's been a long day. It's been a not very restful but productive spring break. So tomorrow we're back with the kids. I have an IEP meeting at 10 o'clock on Tuesday. Tomorrow I have one at 10 o'clock on Wednesday, and then I have one at 8 o'clock on Thursday. So it's going to be a busy week. So hope you enjoy the ride. Good morning. Today is Tuesday. It is going to be a busy day. I have an IEP meeting at 10 o'clock today for a student. And then I also have we have 2 spelling tests that we'll be administering for the regular education classroom. Our students that need a little bit extra help do come in and take their spelling test with us. Theirs is a multiple choice instead of actually spelling the word. So that is how she differentiates that for our special education students. So because of that, it does take them usually a shorter amount of time to do it, so they come in here to do it. Some of the students also like to complete their spelling homework assignment, their first assignment, with us, just because they have to look up the words and use it and put it in a sentence. So some of them are a little bit unsure about that sometimes, and a lot of the words are similar words just because the spelling topic will be some kind of theme, so they need a little help with that, and so we're happy to help them with it. And so there will be that today, so we'll have 2 different times that we have that. Then I have the IEP meeting, and then of course we have to have a regular day as usual. So, and it's the first day back from being off from school for 10 days, so we just were off a week. So but when you include the 2 weekends and then we don't go to school on Monday, it's a total of 10 days that we have not seen these children. So it's going to be a fun one. Thanks for joining me. So sometimes you just have to take a teaching opportunity, a learning opportunity, and run with it, even when it isn't necessarily what is in your plans. So today somehow we got started talking about palindromes. So I have some examples of palindromes on the board. So let me show you those. So we talked about the fact that numbers can be palindromes, words like Bob's are palindromes. Then we went and the kids were talking about different ones, and I was showing them how I wrote out taco cat here, and then I went back and I said, okay, now I'm going to write it down, and I pointed TACOCAT and wrote it down. So we did a sentence one. So then I, of course, showed them a pangram, which is a sentence that has all of the words, all of the letters of the alphabet in it. So then I showed them that, yes, literally every letter is, so you can see that I crossed them out as we went through the alphabet. So it was a fun little, a fun little side quest, as we like to call it. I got them right back on track. They were working on doing some revising of sentences where they had to do capital letters and do some in punctuation. So it was fun, and the kids just thought it was the coolest thing ever. So this was my 4th and 5th graders that really got into it, and it was the 5th graders that really enjoyed it. So I had one little girl that's like, I am gonna look these up and blah blah blah, I'm gonna show them to my mom. And so again, something funny, something silly. It took us maybe 5 minutes out of our day, and the kids are probably going to remember it. So sometimes you just got to take that opportunity and run with it. happy Thursday. It has been a busy week. Today I had my 4th meeting of the week. So Tuesday I had an IEP meeting, Wednesday I had a 504 meeting at 8:05, and then an IEP meeting at 10, and then today I had another IEP meeting. So it's been a long week, lots of meetings. Have to get all of the IEP stuff finalized because, of course, whenever you go into an IEP meeting, it's in draft mode because it's a working document and you talk with the parents and the team and make decisions. So all of them, we made decisions that need to have different things added to the IEP, and that way we can get everything finalized, send it off to parents, and everything will be good. So still have to get that done. And then I have, I think I have another IEP meeting next week as well. So next week is also parent-teacher conferences and student-led conferences. So it's that time of year. So it's been a busy week. That's why I haven't checked in very often. And I honestly have been in meetings a lot this week. So it's been hard to get things done, but it'll get done. So I'm just one tired teacher / mama this week. Thanks for joining me, and hopefully I'll have more I can share with you later. So if you want to update your planner, look on here and see anything that pertains to you, okay? So obviously, if you are not a 5th grader, you don't need to write down 5th grade DARE, graduation, because you're not going, okay? If you're not an 8th grader, you don't need to write down 8th grade picture day, okay? If you want to write down that April 11th is your last day in your current first hour, you can. We're going to have school on the 14th. You're going to have a career fair on the 15th. Don't worry about it. Just write it down. It's a cool thing, okay? April 18th, we don't have school. April 22nd is my birthday. It's also the MAP assembly. The 23rd through the 25th is MAP testing. 29th through the 1st is MAP testing. The 2nd, our iReady goals have to be done. So you have a little past midterm. So, but you have to get, you guys are 7 and 7. May 9th is going to be the 5th through 8th grade MAP reward trip. So remember, that's how, when you get points for just having a good attitude, checking your answers, all that stuff. We'll go over that, but so you guys would be on the May 9th trip. The 4th graders are going on their trip on the 16th because they go with the 3rd graders. May 19th is the iReady growth trip. So remember, that's where if you make typical or stretch growth in either reading or math, remember, and we have that written down in our binders, in our iReady goal section, that's that last page. So if you get that, you get to go on May 19th. To that trip. I don't know where it's going. May 20th is the awards assembly. May 21st is 8th grade checkout in Silver Dollar City, so that's not for you guys. May 22nd, if you want to come see the 8th graders graduate, it'll be that night. And then May 23rd is our last day of school that we get out at 1 p.m. and it's a field day. Whew. Hello, today is Friday, the last day of the week. Finally, I am exhausted. I am so sleepy today. I actually got a decent night's sleep, so I don't know what the problem is, but I'm tired. I also haven't had any caffeine today. That could be it. But I am making it through. I didn't have any meetings this morning. Yay! So we have a test coming up later after lunch. So we will have to administer that science test. And other than that, today is just checking on the kids' iReady goals, and a lot of them haven't gone very far, but again, we've only been doing these goals since Tuesday, so I didn't expect that much progress anyway. We have lots of dates that I listed on the board that the kids need to put in their planners, just things that we have coming up for the rest of the year, just so that they can kind of see where we're going. Again, we have map testing coming up. We have a whole bunch of field trips coming up. So just different things that they need to be aware of. I just want them to put that in their planners. So they have to get that done today. And then we're just working on iReady lessons and then anything that might be left over from the week. So unfortunately, my one kid that currently has 2 missing assignments is not here today. I have one that has 3 missing assignments. Hopefully she's here today. Then I have one that has 1 missing assignment for me, and he is just taking his time doing that. So he is actually gone right now on a school field trip. So it's just for a couple hours. They're viewing another school that they'll be going to next year because, again, our school district only goes to 8th grade. So once they go to high school, they have 3 different area high schools that they can choose from. So today, the one school is just having a day where the kids can come over and see the school. So he is on that trip. So hopefully today, the rest of the day goes smooth. Today I have to run out of town in order to deliver some Girl Scout cookies with my daughter, and then I'm ready to come home and just crash. So it's been a long, crazy week. Next week is going to be a long, crazy week. So we're just making it through. We got 9 weeks of school left. So after today, it'll be 8 weeks of school left. So woohoo! Thanks for joining me this week.